fear's probably dying with no one knowing of any contribution I'd ever made to creative music. But that's cool because I made an album already that I'm so proud of that, you know, if I died tomorrow, touch wood, you know, I would still feel fulfilled in a way.
The world is yours, and I'ma do it for all my niggas and all my haters who talking like we ain't all in and we ain't getting paid, but no, I'm in my zone. And no, we never make it. Ride for my niggas all day, all day. I'ma die for my city all day. Oh, the world
shit is crazy these days. Maybe it seem kinda strange to a nigga like me. My mama told me, thank God, keep my head in the game. What's the G off in this game? Got a nigga like me. I see this shit as clear as day, even in my sleep. And so I pull out my chain, be the fresh I can be. So I hate to stay off in your lane. You can't do it like me. I'll be the coolest on the block. It's your boy, This for all my shorties that be getting money. This for all my niggas that be getting money. In this generation, ain't no hesitation. Wake up in the morning, you know I be on it. Living for the moment, you know I be on it. I'm crowd surfing, ain't no denying the high performance. Fuck a hater, try to tell me how to be now. Judging me on style, vocabulary, performance, not ordinary, original. Tell the haters simmer down. Focus on this life that I'm living now, living now, 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 now.
Yeah. Welcome back to the motherfucking Top Cast with yours truly, the incredible T.O.P. Tell your auntie I said hi, niggas. Anyway, we back with another Monday night broadcast, Monday night live, Monday night raw. Motherfucker, you might well say this is the best thing since Monday Night Football. Anyway, back with me tonight is none other than the young homie Roe and Tardy Tone, the only nigga that shows up to his job with a security shirt and sweatpants.
On time, baby. On time, baby.
What's up, niggas?
What's good?
Not shit, man. Back in the day, because neither one of you guys are as old as I am yet. You will be one day. But back in the day, we used to live by a cliche. And the cliche was, your word is your bond. And over my 45 years, I've noticed that we as men, black men in particular, we have gotten so fucking far away from that. You know, like be a man about your shit. You understand what I'm saying? As a man, we only got two things in this world. Like Tony Montana famously said, we have our word and our balls, and we should never break them for anyone. What you fellas think about that? And have you noticed that trend in your daily lives, you know, observing other guys?
Hell no. First thing most dudes do is break their word. And that's just, and I'm just talking about the niggas. Don't get me started on how they break their word, bitch.
So would you say, considering what you just said, that a lot of guys, you know, kind of operate like females?
Yeah.
In
almost
that regard,
like imaginary land. Like they kind of live in this imaginary world in their head, and they choose to project it without evidence to back up the world that they live in. So yeah.
Interesting. What about you, Ro?
Yeah, man. Our people is known for not keeping their word, and that's I don't know. I'm just the type of dude. It just makes me feel like a man when I say I'm gonna do something, and I feel obligated to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it. You should do it. You should keep that principle as a man because a lot of the times, like, you never know. Somebody could be waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on you to do something. Just like this show starts at 6 o'clock. I gotta prepare for it. I gotta go find me a little spot, little quiet spot to park, make sure my phone charged, get everything ready. Or maybe Top gotta set up the show. What if, I'm just like he waiting, like he could have been asleep, and I'm just like, nah, like I ain't gonna even show up. But you know what? I ain't gonna even tell. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't cool because
Right.
you waiting on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have been doing something else. Like, so keep your goddamn word. And it's cool, like if you got something to do, but just like, let people know you got something to do so they ain't sitting up here waiting on you or like, oh shit, he gonna pay me on Thursday night, man. I need that 40 he owed me on Thursday night. So he gonna pay me. Say he gonna pay me about 7. So you got some plans. You go to the spot where y'all meet up. He's supposed to pay you or whatever, and just no show, no nothing. Like that's just disrespectful. Never disrespect somebody's time. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. And I said this before that a lot of the problems that guys have with women are the result of, things that they don't have, that they not solid on within themselves. And this being a perfect example of one of those things, because if you can't be a man of your word with yourself, how you gonna do that with anybody else?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And to me, when I look and I see it, it always reminds me of how I anticipate women to act. Because a woman will tell you one thing and then flake on what she told you.
Yeah, that shit
And
annoying.
I'm noticing that I see that happening a lot more and more. And to me it's strange. But then again, being 45 years old, I realized I was born and raised and came up in a time that's very foreign to a lot of younger people. But it's one of the core tenets that you should embrace as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because you want other people, you know what I'm saying, to be able to look to you and can trust what you are saying to them. And for us as Black people specifically, this is one of the things that keeps us on the bottom, is because we don't be honest with each other. But like I said before, it stems from not being honest with yourself. Shout out Cam, how you doing? Glad that you're in the house this evening. How much ETH is Jay Giza paying me? Not enough, but I support the young homie. I like his music, and like I mentioned personally, I know him personally, so I don't ask for anything except, is it all right if I play his material? And yeah, but no, he's not paying me any ETH. And to be perfectly honest, because of the type of person I am, I would advise him, hold on to the ETH, bro. And when it blow up and you get rich, then slide me a little something. You know what I'm saying? But no, he isn't paying me any ETH. I wish he was. I got some ETH on deck in the cut, set up for my retirement. But yeah, that would be nice though. Give me some that's a thought, but it's some things going on in the background that a lot of motherfuckers just ain't aware of right now. But that's coming later on. And by the way, you can check in the video description below. This is not financial advice. and you'll never hear me tell you what you should or should not invest in. Although I will make suggestions. In the video description below, you'll notice that there are some links that can get you some free money in crypto. If you're not already on the crypto train, you need to get on it before your ass get left. And I'm not telling you to FOMO in. I'm telling you because it's the future. Just like you don't see very many people writing checks anymore, is how you're not going to see very many people using cash. They'll be using cash, but in a digital form. And I know, a lot of people think that this shit is unbelievable, that it can't happen, that it might take 20 years. No, nigga, it's happening right now. And if you knew anything about the banking system, you would understand that 95% of your money is already electronic anyway. But check out the links down below. If you deposit $400 on Celsius for 30 days, there's 2 promo codes you can use. If you use my promo code, you'll get an extra $50 in Bitcoin at the end of the 30 days. And also at the end of the 30 days, if you use the promo code STABLE400, and if you be smart and you use stable coins instead of any other crypto asset because it's less risky, you'll also receive $100 in stable coins by using the promo code STABLE400 because Celsius is in dire need of stable coins. Go get you some free motherfucking money. You ain't never made $100 on $400 goddamn dollars, which is 25% in 30 days in your life doing nothing, unless you was doing some illegal shit. And I'll never advocate that. You can also get some free Bitcoin, $10 worth, if you use my promo code for either Gemini or Coinbase. And by the way, if you use my promo code on Coinbase, not only will they give you $10 worth of free Bitcoin, but you also have the ability to get a free $60 on Coinbase. So again, go get that money. It's free. Electronic payments is going to be the wave of the future. And get you some Bitcoin, man. But again, it's not financial advice. It is up to you to do so. And next weekend will be my first official DeFi Live video, so I can show you guys how to make money without having to work to do it. Anyway, I don't know about y'all, but my weekend was terrible. Right now, I'm not really feeling all that great. I got a slight little headache, but even with that, the show must go on. Roe, Tone, what's been going on with you two guys since last Monday? Speak on it.
For me personally, I've had not a horrible weekend, but a long ass week. Like I feel like this week took forever to be over. Like one day somebody's sick, next day some crazy stuff happened at work, the next day just like everybody in a bad mood. It was a crazy week. Then it started raining. I'm in Arizona, so it's hot as shit here, man. Just a long, just dragging ass week for me, man.
I can identify with you, man, because I've been sitting over here almost feeling like I wanted to cry and commit suicide at the same time, but I know better. It's just some emotions is tapping in when you see that much motherfucking money disappear out your goddamn accounts. You know what I'm saying? You be like, God damn.
Yeah, man. Shit, man, mine's been cool. Like I said, I'm out here in San Diego. Just out here getting it. A couple weeks ago,
It's been. Go ahead, bro.
Well, nah, go ahead. What you about to say?
Oh no, I was just finishing up saying that the crypto markets had me a little on edge all week. So, I've been pulling out what little bit of hair I got left. Anyway, go ahead with what you was gonna say, Ro.
No, I was just saying I just been out here and the weekend been cool. Just been out here in Dago working. I got a ride from LAX to Anaheim. Then I got another ride from Anaheim to Diego, and I just was like, hey man, I might as well just go ahead and stay out here, see what it's about. It's a cool ass town. Like this, like I like this city right here. This place fits me. Perfect weather. It got a good nightlife, all that, man. Like, yeah, ever in LA or California, you should hit it up.
Oh, indeed. Me and you was speaking backstage, and I revealed to you it's been some years since I've been out that way, but I lived out on the West Coast before, so I'm a bi-coastal dude, no homo. But what I wanted to what I wanted what I wanted to point out about what you just said, Ro, is because taking into account the fact that you not stuck under a mortgage and you basically can roam freely whenever you want because you live in your vehicle. You can live in whatever city you want any day of the week.
That's a dope ass feeling.
That's real dope. It's a real. I can imagine how it must feel. The freedom of that. How that must feel. Could you speak on that, please?
Yeah, I mean that's why I got the TikTok, I got the YouTube and all that, because I just want people to experience this type of freedom. Like, it's a freedom that you can't explain. Like, there's two types of freedom. I only know one because I ain't never been rich, but I'm quite sure you get a certain level of freedom if you got a lot of money. But you know what? And then again, it's just like, do rich people have freedom like that? Because they still gotta take care of their businesses and pay their bills and keep the lights on and all that. So it's just I experienced a next level of freedom just living out of my car, and it really dawned on me when that happened, because I woke up in Hermosa Beach and I ended up in San Diego, and I was just like I was gonna drive back, but then it dawned on me like, man, you're a free man. What's stopping
What the
you
fuck
from
I
just
gotta go
staying out
back
here?
for? Yeah.
You said
That's
what?
crazy.
No, I said like, what the fuck I gotta go back for? Ain't nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I got no, like I could literally just live my life like that, and this is what I've been trying to build towards within the last year. That's why I changed my name to Nomading with Roe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much how I live. If anybody don't know, a nomad is just somebody that you just nomads don't even have a car. Like they just live out of a suitcase and they just go from city to city, state to state. Some go from country to country and they just do their shit. See, I'm not there yet because one thing you do need to have, you need to have money like or work remotely to where you can make money from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I could work anywhere in Cali, you know what I'm saying? Because I drive ride share, but I can't really do that from
Arizona.
state to state yet. You know what I'm saying? I can't that so that's the next goal. Figure out how I'm gonna make passive income to where I could be anywhere in the world and make money. And once I hit that, then I'm gonna be truly free. And I wish everybody could experience this, just never being tied to nothing. I'm not tied to no job. Like I'm not tied to no apartment. Like you said, I ain't tied to no mortgage. Like I don't have to do nothing. So I'm just trying to get my life to where I do stuff because I want to do it, not because I have to. And this is a
Right.
freedom that I think everybody should experience. Like it's unexplainable. I know it seems weird. People gonna hear it like, "Oh man, you live in your car. That's weird." Blah blah blah. But I can wake up whenever I want to. I go to sleep whenever I want to. I can go to another city, state, whenever I can do whatever I want to do. And that honestly, to be real, that's the real rich right there. When you could just do whatever you want to do. Like it ain't even really about the dollar amount. It's about like how much control you have over your life. And I almost got full control over my life. Almost. I'm almost there. Maybe I'm like 80% there. The other 20 gonna come from me being fully responsible for every dollar that I make. And then that's when my mission will be complete. Well, then I'll create a new mission. But that's like the current goal right now.
You ever thought about investing in like a semi truck or something like that?
What do you mean?
Like where you like lifting cargo
Like where I
somewhere
had
like
my
what is
my own truck,
like
and I just like,
kind of just go somewhere and set up shop somewhere else. But oh, okay, I take this to this, like, oh, I take your car from here to there, and then you just chill there, and then you be like, all right, I'm gonna go back or go to another spot, pick up somebody else shit, just kind of like Trump. And I don't know, obviously it would cost a lot of money to get a big enough truck to carry somebody else's shit and possibly your own van if you wanted to just like van it somewhere else. But something like that, you know what I'm saying? Something that kind of make it incentive to go somewhere else, where you make money, you go somewhere else, and then you make money going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like another state.
Yeah,
mm,
they have CDL jobs like in one truck on a. You basically go wherever they send you. That could be anywhere in the country. So, for example, I live in North Carolina, and if I work for that kind of a job, they could say, okay, well, we need you to go and take these 3 trucks down to Florida. And I would drive from North Carolina to Florida, and then they would fly me back to North Carolina until it was time to go out again. Or I could just chill out in Florida in case they came up with something, to do from Florida. But being that I'm a trucker, I already understand how difficult it is to get freight coming out of there. So, I would have them fly me back. But that just is an example of sort of an example of what you're talking about, Tone. But
Yeah.
I would say, just in my own opinion, that Roe is in a very admirable position. And if most guys had the opportunity to be in the same position, really, frankly, most of them probably wouldn't even know what the fuck to do with that amount of free time. But Roe is in a very admirable position, and a lot of people will look down on it. But that's because they have already drank the Kool-Aid, the societal Kool-Aid, that if you don't live your life like this, if you don't have these things, then your life is meaningless.
Yeah, they got a different set of values. You
yeah,
value
my
his freedom,
value
his
is freedom.
ability to move. Exactly. They value
But
things, items, and looks.
to answer your question, Tone, honestly, I don't want to be responsible for nothing. Like, 'cause if I get a truck, I'm still responsible for that. That's still gonna be a liability. The truck might break down. I don't want nothing. Like, I don't want to be a boss. Like, I don't want employees. I don't want customers. I want like total freedom in my life. If I get money, I just be like, okay, shit, I not donated, I invested money here and it flipped. Like, I just want to be responsible for me. I don't want to be responsible for nothing or nobody else. Cause that's still gonna have I'm still gonna be connected to the truck. Like, if I get the truck, and I want to go on a vacation for a month, I'm gonna have to find a spot to store the truck. You know what I'm saying? If it breaks down, I gotta fix. Like, I don't want none of those problems. I want to be fully responsible for all my money, and I don't want to deal with other people. I don't want a coworker, and I don't want employees, because even
Well,
those people that own those businesses, even if they go out the country on vacation, they still got to worry about that business. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna have to take them phone calls. Like, I just want to just be in the world and just like, oh shit, like, I got no reason to go back. If I got a truck, I got to be like, damn, man, I got to go back to my truck. Got to make sure it is. Got to do this, and that. Like, I don't want none of that, none of them responsibilities.
hey,
So if I get,
I could dig that shit, bro, because I'm not as extreme as you are with it, but I am like that same way to a degree. And my suggestion for you, if you haven't already, is to look into crypto, because that's a perfect example of what crypto. One of the things that crypto offers is it's your money. Like, it literally is your money. That it can't be seized, and you could go anywhere with it, and it's liquid. So it's very easy to change your crypto back into fiat currency. And and on that note, I want to address Cam's comment here. He says, "When in doubt, zoom out, my man." And then to go a little further, he's speaking about the annual. If you look at the growth rate of crypto on an annual basis, which is what I say all the time. A lot of people talk about the volatility of it, but crypto is very volatile because there's a lot of leverage in crypto. But just speaking about what I was talking about, me stressing about being down so much money over the past 2 weeks, that when it comes to looking at crypto, you don't, unless you are a day trader or you do some kind of trading on a normal basis, the daily, weekly, and monthly chart are almost irrelevant to you. You want to look at the annual chart. What is Bitcoin doing every year? And when you zoom out and look at it like that, it really puts things in perspective, as far as this short-term volatility is concerned. But the reason why I mentioned crypto again, Ro, is because it would fit perfect with your lifestyle, because it eliminates you from having to do transactions through a bank. I mean, like literally, you could scan the QR code on my phone and get paid just that fast. So, yeah, I would
listen to.
Yeah, I would definitely advise that you do some research first, and we kick it backstage behind the scenes, and I'll put you on some information to check out.
For sure. Yeah, it's gonna have to be something like that, though. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. What else you guys? What other kind of fuckery you guys run into this week besides clowning on me and shit? Talking about this how you used to be, hollering at niggas aunties and shit. That nigga with that motherfucking slick ass hairdo and shit.
Nigga said used to be, nigga. That's present, nigga. What you talking about? You're talking about used to be, nigga. That ain't the past, nigga. You at sugar daddy age right now, nigga. You wasn't a 25-year-old sugar daddy. Get out of here, nigga. You sugar daddy age, nigga.
I'll never be a sugar daddy, nigga. Ever. Forever, never. Can't do it.
Why you can't do it, man?
It just ain't. It ain't in me to do it, and I'm way too logical for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna sit down and say to myself, "Wait a minute, this bitch is bringing this. I already got this. What the fuck do I need her for?" You know what I'm saying? I literally be like, "Okay, bitch, if I can't have it my way, fuck you then. Bye. See you later. I don't need you."
Right.
I'm gonna do good with or without you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys don't realize, man, it sound fucked up, sound real mean, but you got to be like that. You got to be like that. And women may not fuck with you, but they will respect the fact that they know that they can't use you or abuse you. Because a lot of dudes are pain freaks, to just keep it all the way real, especially when it comes to women, And a lot of dudes don't have that fuck you bitch in them until they've been pushed past the point of no return. Right. When you really need to have that in you before you even take off on the trip to the point of no return. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I never understood, like, and this shit happens all the time. Like how could a dude be a sugar daddy and don't get no sugar? Like, what type of man?
That's weird as fuck.
What type of man, like, literally, like, you know what? I just want to send you $2,000 because you look good. I don't want anything out of you. Like, it's men literally out here doing that. Here's some lunch. Like, no, like you gotta
here's
bring
some lunch.
some.
These meats.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to put this meat between sandwich bread, motherfucker.
Hey, Ro, hold on, hey, Ro, did I tell you he was gonna come in here and say that RB shit?
Hey, you did.
What? Say what shit? Say what shit?
He was on you. He was on
we
you,
got the
Tom.
beats. we got
we got the beats.
That nigga Rose said, no, ain't no grown man should ever say no shit like that.
Pause.
That shit work. Should no grown man say it to another grown man? No. Correct.
Hey, Ro. I got psychic powers, nigga. Didn't I tell you? I already do it.
He did.
Nah, he just so old. He done lived his life already. That's all that's true.
Watch out now! Don't disrespect your uncle now.
You disrespected me earlier when you talking about something. Y'all gonna be my age one day.
You is, motherfucker. You 37. Well, no, you look 37, but you only 30 right now, nigga.
Shit, I wish I looked 37. I get caught everywhere I go.
You will be 45 one day. Trust and believe.
4,500, nigga.
I'm trying to tell you. They gonna call you Uncle Coke 45, nigga.
Yeah. Hey.
Billy Bigums.
Go ahead.
Billy D. Bigums. Old dirty bastard.
Damn nigga. Hey, that's a compliment, nigga. I love that nigga ODB.
Hey man,
I love that.
My own name too.
I love that nigga ODB. Should salute, rest in peace to ODB. Is my favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan. That nigga was wide the fuck open. Can't do nothing but respect him. But oh man, let's see what all happened this week that was of some significance. Well, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but the young man mediocre tutorial and reviews.
Oh yeah, that shit crazy.
I've been noticing a lot of guys is like saying some shit like he had cancer in his nuts or some shit.
Yeah, he found out he had cancer. It was on some humbug shit. He said he was at the doctor. Well, he said like for about months or so, like one time he felt some like shit in his nuts. Mm-hmm. And he's like it was real small, but like it just weird, but because it went away a couple months later. And he said he was at the doctor's office getting his regular checkup he get every year. Mm-hmm. And he just so happened to think about it. He's like, hey, you know what? Hey, could y'all like look at this thing with, like going on with my nuts or whatever? I felt it once before and I just want to make sure it's good. And the doctors, did his thing or whatever. He said, I see what you're talking about, but it seemed like it's just a part of like, that your scrotum connect, where your scrotum connect. But he was like, I don't think we have to do no further looking, but if you want to, we can. So he's like, yeah, let's do that. They look, turn out, he got like a couple centimeters of cancer in his right nut. And then they was like, so you want to do surgery? They was like, yeah, all right, we'll schedule it for tomorrow. He like, fuck, then tomorrow? Yeah, so.
Yeah, shit, the quicker the better, but get well soon. I've watched a video or two of his before. One of the most notable ones with Shahrazad Ali. So shout out to that sister. But yeah, man, I don't know if either one of you guys recall, or if any of the watchers, the secret watchers, those watching right now, those of you who will catch the playback. But I've been pushing, that for guys to go to the doctor and be mindful of their health since like 2019. This was some of the first videos that I made, but it's not something that's important until it's important. You understand what I'm saying? But I brought this up to highlight the fact that because I'm aware of it. Most guys aren't. Most of us black men have an aversion to the doctor and to hospitals. I understand why we have that. And I want guys to understand that there's nothing wrong with having that feeling. However, you can't just duct tape your asshole because you don't want to go get your prostate checked out. You know what I'm saying? So that you can prevent the motherfucker from falling out your behind, full of cancer or whatever. As we age, I know we guys think that we don't hit the wall, but as we age, our shit don't function like it used to.
And he only 34.
Yeah. Shit, this guy's younger than that have worse ailments than him. But again, I say this to you guys, being a 45-year-old man, your health and your freedom is what makes you wealthy, not money and the little material trinkets that you got. So take your ass to the doctor, get you some Obamacare, whatever. Take your ass to the doctor so that you can live as long as you possibly can. And that's my medical public service announcement for today. I don't know how you guys, if any of what I just said, resonates with you guys. What is your take on it?
I agree. I'll be honest and say that I don't go as often as I definitely don't go as often as I should. But I agree. You definitely should be keeping up with it because the shit do come out of nowhere. Like you be like, damn, where the hell? I mean, it come out of nowhere, but it wouldn't have if you was getting checked. And usually by the time you notice, it's because it's bad, and that's why you notice.
Yeah, motherfucking. I got an aunt, and he's not my uncle, but they've been together for a long, long time. They had a child together and shit. She damn near 30-something years old now. So, yeah, they've been together for a long, long time, but he real fucked up. He really fucked up because he had prostate problems and he wouldn't carry his ass to the doctor because he was too motherfucking proud. Now he at a fucking point where he got to lay up in the fucking the hospice. All because he was too proud, I mean, no homo, but all because he was too proud to let the doctor check out his prostate. And my great grandfather passed away from prostate cancer because he was too proud to go to the doctor. And as men, we have to get over that shit, man.
That's what Chadwick Boseman died from.
I think he died from colon cancer.
Oh, colon, you're right. It was colon.
Yeah, which is really, really bad because if I'm not mistaken, if you were to pull your small and large intestines out and lay it out from end to end, it would be like some miles long. So, that's a really bad spot to have cancer in. So, go check and see if cancer is something that runs in your family. Be mindful of the things that you put in your body. And take your ass to the doctor at least once a year. Go get a physical, and if something don't feel right, shit, nowadays you don't even have to have a physician. You go take your ass to the urgent care. And if you need to go to the hospital, to the emergency room, that's available too. Oh man. So Roe, man, you shared with the show, probably 3-4 episodes ago that you battled with the beer bug, and it sounds to me like you're doing much better. I don't mean to get in your personal business or nothing, but this is to share some information with the general public because you actually have experience. Do you mind sharing, how are you feeling now? Do you still have any kind of complications from,
I mean, honestly, I was never feeling bad in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Even when I had it, you know, it's just like I say, like it's just a mind thing because you know, if you watching TV and you watching the news and you on social media, every time you see something, it's gonna be like beer bug, beer bug, beer bug. You know what I'm saying? It's just really a mind thing. But like I tell people that ask me when I got it, just like, okay, is this the first time that you ever lost your taste and smell? You know what I'm saying? Like even before this was going on, when you caught a cold or you caught the flu, you stayed away from people anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what kind of cold. If I got a cold, I'm not pulling up to your house anyway. I'm gonna stay away until it's gone. Like, it was
Right.
just like the same type of deal. And you know, I'm just speaking on my experience. I know some people get it worse or whatever the case may be, but like most of the people that I talk to that get it, they be like, yeah, you know, I lost my taste and smell. It's whatever. Like, you know, I and I'm not just talking to family members. Like I said, I do ride share, so I talk to people all day, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, you know, of people, you know, since it started. Because I've been working the whole pandemic, and about 98% of the people that caught it say the same thing. Like, oh, it wasn't that bad. You know, some people might throw up here and there, feel a little nauseous, but is this really the first time you ever felt nauseous? You know what I'm saying? It's just really the TV that makes it worse than what it really is, and that's from my experience. I know some people may get it worse, but you know, like I said, that's with anything in life. You know, some people gonna smoke cigarettes and die from lung cancer at 30. Some people gonna smoke cigarettes and live until they're 109 years old. You know, you just can't predict it. You just gotta keep living. And I never really felt bad. Like the first day, I kind of got the chills. It was a little cold, and I wasn't even irritated by that. I was irritated by my loss of taste and smell. That's when I was like, oh shit, like
Yeah, that's
that's
weird.
what it
Can't
got
taste
me.
that. Can't taste your auntie fried chicken no more, nigga. He's about to have a fit out that motherfucker.
That's what really got me. Everything else was just like, oh, cool, whatever. Like, you know, what I'm saying, I'm chilling, whatever. I can weather this storm, you know, and I did, and it was nothing. It was nothing. It was
Mm.
nothing. Like it's
How health
nothing
conscious
to
would
be
you say you
worried
are?
about.
What'd you say,
What do
Tone?
you
I said, how health conscious would you say you are? Like on a scale of
What
one
do
to
you
ten.
mean?
Like how much? Like I guess like do you like focus on like what you eat, work out, and all that other stuff? Like how much of that do you do? Would you say you was doing prior to catching COVID?
Um, you know, sometimes I fall off a little bit, but I work out pretty regularly. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I fast every day. I eat one meal a day. You know, I pretty much only drink water. Like, you know, I'm not saying that I'll be eating over here eating plants and leaves and shit, like eating like a rabbit. No, but I am very much health conscious. Like I don't really drink alcohol like that anymore. So I pretty much, for the most part, I take care of my body. Like I would consider myself a healthy person, and that's why I advocate for people to fast too. You know, like because when you fast, you're giving your body time to. I ain't no doctor or nothing, but allegedly you give your body time to, you know, rejuvenate itself, rebuild itself, just like anything in life. If you look at your body, if you cut yourself on your hand, you're gonna have a cut, but after a while it's gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? Like the body is
Right.
naturally meant to heal
Yeah.
itself anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
feel like, hey,
that's
as long as I fast every now and again, I let my body, let my organs replenish itself, and I just drink a lot of water. I feel like I can weather for the most part, you know, any sickness,
yeah.
you know.
That's a
For the
That's
that's
what
a
most
irritate
part,
me.
I can't weather
that's a
everything, but I think I'll be good. My immune system is good.
that's actually a good question, Tone, because and not to cut you off, but just to interject here momentarily. I don't know if anybody pays attention to the stats for these things, but if I'm not mistaken, like the average age of people who die from this ailment is like 81, and then it primarily affects people who are obese or are overweight or too obese, and those who are um, pre suffer from type 1 or type 2 diabetes. So for the most part, everybody else who's not suffering from those things, or anything that's could be considered a further complication. You know, I'm not a doctor either. I'm just going by, you know, what's reported. But only people that I just mentioned with, you know, those specific type of ailments or conditions, everybody else are at a much lower risk. So, you know, that just speaks to your question, to Roe and Roe's answer, and you know, his stressing the importance of, you know, trying to maintain some amount of a healthy lifestyle, because it's very difficult to do in this country when, you know, you could buy a burger, 20 of them shits. I mean, Tone, you know this very well. You can buy a burger for
Yeah,
Hey man, hold on.
no.
Listen here. Don't tell them that bullshit. Don't tell them it's difficult. No. I'm agreeing with you. Look, don't tell them it's difficult to eat healthy in this country. It's not.
It's expensive. It's expensive.
It's not.
It's
not as
is.
expensive.
it's not.
It's not
It's
as
really
expensive as
not.
buying fast food. It's not. It
Well,
looks
not
like it at
fast,
first, but it's not.
not fast food.
But that's what they buying. Like
but-
they buying fast food and saying that it's cheaper, but it's not.
Fast food is cheaper cost wise, but health wise, it's more expensive. The more healthier foods, and I've done some research into this before. For us black people, for the most part, if you just look around where most black people live at, and then you go to another part of town, let's say where mostly white people live at, if you just do a comparison to the shit that you see in the grocery store and the prices, you know, white people have a way better selection of more healthier food than we do. And so I point that out to say, to speak to the point that I was making earlier. It's not impossible to eat healthier, but it is going to be more expensive than being able to just go to McDonald's and you could get 3 burgers for $3 and you full for the next few hours. You know what I'm saying? So,
that ain't even true no more, man. I take this from a fat nigga. I'm telling you right now, man. I noticed the goddamn inflation. I'm like, I'm not getting my cent per cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? I peeped that shit.
My cent per cheeseburger,
per
nigga. That's a
cheeseburger,
quote. That's a quotable. Somebody download this video and clip that and send it to
my
me.
cent per cheeseburger, nigga. I don't get my cent per cheeseburger like I used to. Though. And that's like, bro, you could go buy like a pack of chicken for like $8.
Tone is officially known now and forevermore as Wimpy. He will pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today.
The sad thing is, you the only nigga who know who that is besides me. You just helped Popeye come back. I hope you have. That's all that's gonna happen. Who the hell is Wimpy?
The shit, Wimpy was the shit.
I know who he is. I'm talking about niggas younger than me.
Oh yeah, man. Them young niggas don't know much of nothing, and they think they know everything. I'm trying to tell you. I remember when I was in my fucking teens, in my 20s, and I just thought I knew every goddamn thing, and you know, I had to take some hits from life in order to learn better. But please continue with what you were saying. So I didn't mean to cut you off. You and yeah.
But yeah, like especially like if you got a family. It's hamburger per square foot.
That Tone gonna have a black and white prison jumpsuit on for Halloween and shit. The Zorro mask. But no, go ahead, continue, man. I was just fucking with you.
Yeah. But yeah, like, as we know, most niggas got like at least 3-4 kids. And if you go to McDonald's and you try to buy a meal for all of them, you're gonna end up spending like $30. Whereas you could go to the grocery store, you could buy a sack of potatoes for like $5 and a pack of chicken with like 12 pieces of chicken in it for like $8. And you can feed all of y'all with that shit right there. And be only spending $20, if that. And then you're going to go to McDonald's for breakfast, you're going to go to McDonald's for lunch, and you're going to go to McDonald's for dinner.
But you know, niggas is lazy. Motherfuckers is not trying to cook it. And you know these goddamn women ain't cooking shit.
It's not difficult to eat healthy. It's you just lazy. You just don't want to do it. You just don't feel like it. It's not hard. you end up working harder to try and eat the fucked up shit than you would to be eating not even completely healthy, but healthier than fast food. Like a lot of people don't realize if they literally just cut out fast food as much as they eat it, they'd drop 10, 15 pounds in like a month and a half without doing nothing
Oh
different.
shit, faster than that, much
Yeah.
faster than that. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
but
I'm no longer a fat dude, but I'm 5'11", and when I lived in Vegas, when I got to Vegas, I was like 180, 190. By the time I left Vegas, I was 275 because the Mexican bitches and the rest of them, senoritas, they will cook up some marvelous tasting shit and have you fat than a motherfucker. But just to speak to your point, it isn't very difficult to lose a lot of weight if you change your diet and cut a lot of these fast processed foods out of your diet. I can tell you that from personal experience. I mean, shit, I'm back down to high school weight. I only weigh about 185 pounds right now.
Yeah.
This
I just
dude
feel
at my
like
job. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I just feel like just the thing is just eat less. Like you can still eat the bad shit, just eat less of it. Like I eat like I just cut a lot of things off. Like y'all said, like I don't really eat dairy products. Like I don't eat a lot of shit. So it's just like if I go eat some fried chicken, it ain't gonna kill me because I'm not piling on piling. And it's just like with this way they taught us to eat, like, oh, you gotta eat 6 times a day, and then all that shit is fucking
Bullshit.
shit. That's why them people that used to go catch their own food, they was real healthy. Them niggas wasn't eating all day, bro. They got up in the morning, they gotta go hunt the food, they gotta catch the cow or the deer, they gotta skin that motherfucker, roast it. You think them niggas eating 6 times a day? No,
Shit,
like they spend most of their time hunting.
It took a whole day just to catch dinner.
Yeah, you niggas is talking about you gotta eat all day.
Shit, you wake up, there is no breakfast and lunch, nigga. You only get dinner. You got to go catch it. Yeah, if that was this time right now, a lot of these motherfuckers would starve to death or kill each other.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be a lot of cannibalism, eating their wives and husbands in their sleep and shit.
Oh man, that remind me of the What If episode with the zombies when they ate T'Challa leg.
Oh yeah, that's it.
With some barbecue sauce.
With some hot sauce. Fuck it.
Segueing off topic here momentarily. What you think about the Party Thor episode?
I think it was decent. I like the animation of it, and it was like I think it was like a good relief from how dark the other ones was for the most part.
Yeah.
I think it was decent.
The best shit was I like the fact that he whooped Captain Marvel ass.
Oh yeah,
and then
that fight shit was dope because it was like had them like start off in London. Oh yeah.
It's like, Thor, you can't lose to no girl now. Come on now. You got to represent, even though it's a cartoon. Because they got to quit with all this woke shit.
I know, because she was doing too much when she first came in.
She is real powerful, though, in the Marvel comic.
In the comic, yeah, but
I just
don't like her personality, the person who play her.
Oh, yeah. What's her name? Brie Larson?
Yeah, she kind of a dickhead.
Yeah, she a funny looking, kind of managed looking white girl. But that's how the white guys like them. They like them skinny, shaped like white boys. So whatever. But anyway, we almost at the hour mark, fellas. I do got to get up early and go to work. So I want you to hit me off with your final thoughts. Make sure you leave your social media contacts so that the people can get at you, when we not here kicking it on the Top Cast on Monday nights.
Go ahead, Roe Agent for Beauty.
You said what?
I said, go ahead, Roe Agent for Beauty, man.
Nah, just take care of yourself and stop listening to the American diet, the same American diet that told you to eat a hamburger with milk. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Right.
considered that healthy. The shit that they fed you at lunch wasn't even healthy, and they telling you this is a
That's
healthy way
trash.
of living. Get that
Nigga.
shit out of here.
We
Get
used
that
to
shit out
have
of here.
fucking we used to have a rectangle pizza and chocolate milk on for lunch on
Yes.
Fridays, nigga.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
want to fuck your stomach up.
No, oh, fuck my mama plumbing the fucks up.
Man,
They
oh
been setting
man.
us up for failure since we was kids. Ain't that a bitch? Go give me a
Hey,
carton of milk, nigga. Where the juice at, nigga? They didn't
talk
even give
about
us
talk about
water.
black
Matter
people
of
are
fact,
lactose intolerant.
exactly.
hey,
They didn't
they
even
didn't need,
Everything.
they didn't even give us
give us
water. When you
water.
really think of when you think about it,
Right.
they never gave us water. Never.
Mhm. And water is the best beverage that you could drink. Can't live without it. About 75% of your body is water.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tone, your final thoughts? Any last comments you'd like to share?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. So like me and Ro was saying, like the fasting thing and like to just switch like he said, you ain't gotta completely cut out fast food, but like try to notice, make a difference that you notice of how much you eat fast food. Like if you go every night, go 3 nights a week, maybe four if you like one of the motherfuckers who can't just cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's where you fuck up too, just cutting it out instantly and just like, nope, I'm stopping it there. Because all you do then is binge it once you decide to try it again, because you gonna try it again. Because it's like crack. You know what I'm saying? But if you can get yourself to just change that and just be consistent for like even like 8 months, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like a lot, but like look how many years most of us, what, 20 something, 18, like you lived all these years. What's 1 year of just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna just cut out on this shit. I did that shit in 2020, and at the beginning of 2020, I was like what, like 370, something like that. I'm like 297 right now.
Oh,
Large
okay,
and
for
in
sure,
charge, baby.
for
God damn
sure.
it, Tone is he's a part-time bouncer. He's a security guard. He dresses up as Barney on Saturday.
That's how I get the aunties, nigga.
I'm fucking with you though. You
I
still my
love
man.
you. You love me. Go in the other room so I can fuck your mommy.
Tone, you starting on them aunties and the mommies, nigga. You getting up there now.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh man, trust me, niggas teachers, all that.
My closing thoughts is being a man is a full-time job, and really, there are some common attributes of manhood that is standard for all of us, but ultimately it's up to you to decide what kind of man you're going to be, and the kind of man that you decide to be is for you and not anybody else. But like I said in the beginning, when I was coming up, one of the tenets of manhood was that you you be about what you say you about. When you give your word, you stick to it to the best of your ability, and you don't make excuses. We had a cliche, and it comes out of the Nation of Islam, the conscious community, and the nation of God's earth, and that is, my word is my bond. I'm pretty sure a lot of you East Coast dudes can identify, especially if you 30 or above. And that's something that it has been lost, in my opinion, amongst us, especially us black men specifically. So, there's always room for improvement, gentlemen. And the more you improve, the better things will be for you. And with that, make sure you follow the Top Cast on both of my Instagram pages. That's the Incredible T.O.P and the Top Cast Instagram page. You can catch episodes of the Top Cast on Anchor Podcasts or your favorite podcast outlet. If you haven't already, make sure that your auntie click the subscribe button and the like button. Tone and Roe, give your social medias, and we'll be out till next week.
All right, well, y'all can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at ToneYouAFool. And yeah.
You
Ro. You sound like your Uber Connect need. You got to go put some more money on it now. Borging out there. See, Ro so free. He be in places where he can't even get a signal.
He out in the mountains and shit. Feeling tall for the very first time.
Well, anyway, I'll say it for him in case he it sounds like he may be get ready to borg out. But Ro is back on Instagram. He got a new YouTube channel called Nomading with Roe. You can find Toe and Ro's
Instagram.
social. Oh, there you go. You was borging out, man.
Follow me at Nomading with Roe.
You back.
Yeah, you back. Welcome back. Damn, you was borging out there for a minute. I thought they came and got you on the Star Trek thing.
He snatched his ass out the truck.
Yeah, he did. He did borg out. Yeah, he did borg out because now he in the room
There's
twice.
2 of them. Oh shit!
Damn, man.
Multiply. He don't die. He multiply.
It take two of this niggas to be 6 feet tall.
This nigga.
Anyway, I got nothing but love for you, Ron. So anyway, until next weekend, thank you, folks. We'll see ya. Peace.
Sunny day on a mountain is so good. Take a look, people singing out of me. Ride around showing love to the whole hood. Who you know can do it like me? I'm just playing the game, but you know every day ain't the same. So I'ma ride for the city, I die for the city, straight from the city.
Yo, waking up in the morning, weekend weather, fly birds outside yawning. Last night was on and popping, get the song to the next one. I pause for a second, I'm focused. Back got the flow tip, back got the potion. Earth, wind, and fire, moms, pops at it per brand, but it don't get no better. Stack cheddar on the regular, NY down to NC, playing that bigger dog. Despite that niggas right, I is back on my grind. A fist full of dollars, I'm on fire. Flow like rivers now, tigers with stripes like a tiger. Speech for my kinfolk admire people that get dough. I'm all about the checks, Nikes, dreaming about who next up, broken in that. I cruise through the city, passing extras, director yelling action. Fly mommies popping bottles, shots full of armor. I took a glance at a fly lady. I cruise like a hustler to the paper, it's only nature. Shorty got some nice racks on racks and a smooth money maker, yeah.
Got me feeling like Nas in my book of rhymes. You play in the orchestra, bet that you can feel these lines. With my mind reminiscing, JGI spitting subliminal lines, painting pictures of moments in time. Reminiscing, summarizing the 20th Psalm, and got a vision of a rebel standing next to God. Yo, that's a vision of a devil falling from the sky. And why? Nigga, check my level when I'm on the grind. Ahead of my time, know I'm kinda like fighting for my life in the dark, and ain't no sign of light. Evolution in your life, choosing wrong and right. In 21-9, niggas still be trying to sound alike, trying to do it big and live this style of life. Style sincere like Nasir, but all I need's one mic. Looking through the eyes of a little nigga on the grind. Sparks like my rim tire when I pull up on the block. I try to tell you it's the sus, nigga. You say you do it all yourself, and that's what's up, nigga. I try to hit you to the plan, let you know that I'm the man. Got my city with me everywhere we go. Got the fam, 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 got the fam. see what I mean. Run around showing love to the whole hood. Who you know to do it like me? I'm just playing the game, but you know every day ain't the same. So I'ma ride for the city, I die for the city, straight from the city. Straight from the city.